Buenas, bienvenidos a un nuevo capítulo de As Effect. Voy a tratar de concentrarme en las misiones principales y en las misiones pues de aliados y esto, pero eh, estas las voy a hacer fuera de cámara, ¿saben? Estas las voy a hacer fuera de cámara. Bueno, las que se dan rápidas y tal, las haré rapidito, ¿no? Pero creo que la mayoría solamente me enfocaré en estas primarias y secundarias. Entonces, bueno, eso es todo lo que quería decir. Para eso, pues tengo que montarme en la Tempest. Que, por cierto, bella la nave. Tiene un poco la forma de mi pene. La verdad, mi pene es algo así. Hasta con esos spoilers ahí, literalmente. Bueno, por eso mi ex me recordaba. Sí, sí, claro, vámonos.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Ok. Ok, 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 ok.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed. That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
Mm, claro, pregunte
This isn't a
primero.
military vessel, but there need to be rules. Better to ask about protocol.
Más bien
Let's
ni-
talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
Yo soy el que echaba la
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Ve, primero, get along.
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
Que este se agarrachó. ¿Será que quiere
If
machete?
Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Verga, no me paran bola. Su madre. Ok. Me lo di. A ver, pues vamos a dar un paseíto. Supongo que podemos hablar con no calls available. Vamos a hablar con varios de
Hey,
miembros.
can you drop by the biolab?
Este es el Tech Lab y el Biolab es el que está del otro lado. Research, aquí. Voy en su kiosco. Miren kiosco. Ya. Ok. Biotic amplifier. Autopressor rifle. Necesito un sniper. Pero este raptor creo que no era muy bueno. Scissor. Qué chévere. Mm, Hay armaduras listas para hacer. Initiative Maverick. Ready to do battle. Por supuesto, bueno, necesito esa armadura. Siento que me están reventando. Ustedes dos disparos.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
Take it easy.
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good.
That bitch.
I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that.
Yeah.
The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
You were his second in command. Were you friends, too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
I know it's not the same, but I'm a good listener.
I hope you're as good at being Pathfinder. I said I wouldn't get in the way, and I meant it. But I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
Verga, ¿será que le meto ahí un corazoncito? Es que, para ver, de todas las mujeres que he visto, me gusta Betranix, que se llama. Pero, coño, tampoco está mal. Se le puede echar su coñazo. Y la Sari está como muy loca, ¿eh? Se escucha así, muy loca, no sé. O sea, hablarán rico y todo, pero después no sé. Tú me entiendes, no se pierde ahí. Es una bocha. ¿Quién más está? Más nadie. A ver, ¿será que le caigo a Beta? Bueno, vamos a tirarla ahí a ver qué tal.
You, me, side by side? I like the sound of that.
Don't be charming when I'm mad at you.
Are you? You're not glowing. Blushing, maybe.
Ay.
Look, there's still the mission. A lot of dreams to fulfill.
It won't be
Even
easy.
if we get there, there's a mountain of hard work ahead.
Working hard was never my problem. Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through.
Listo, no pasa
It's
nada,
quiet in
porque-
here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Ok. Bueno, fino. Bueno, un saludo. A ver. Vamos a ver.
Ryder?
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
Ya, ¿y por qué le puedo preguntar otra
How's the search for the Asari Ark?
Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
vez? La puedo fastidiar. A ver.
Did you come out here with anyone? Maybe someone you served with?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though.
Bueno, pero esta
Asari
bicha ya está
huntresses
corrida.
figure things out, but I was there for soldiering, not romance.
You're not technically military anymore.
Can't get anything past you, can I?
Ah, bueno, bandida.
You were in the Alliance before you became a huntress, right? What made you join up?
My biotics. I was still living on my parents' cargo freighter when they manifested. Untrained biotic power on a starship means accidents, but we couldn't afford a tutor. The Alliance had implants, the training, everything. Old history now. Your turn. Remind me why you came to Andromeda.
I spent years watching pioneers go through the Arcturus mass relays. Off to glory, while I stayed behind. Then Dad's career collapsed. His AI research made him too toxic.
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
Fresh start adventure. Fresh start adventure.
It was time to forge my story and my horizons, and to give Sarah a shot at making the discovery of a lifetime. So, Andromeda.
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
What did you do while you were part of the Asari military?
4 years in a commando unit called Talane's Daughters. Part of the Council's cross-species military integration initiative. You probably had a more exciting time defending that Arcturus relay. But we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in Asari space.
What was your commando unit like?
Janae and I were the youngsters. Tethys was our old lady sniper.
Tethys.
Kalia patched us up, and Valenza prayed between firefights. Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena Nebula and beyond. A huntress's work is never done.
Every civilization needs its defenders.
And the defenders usually match their civilization, like Asari huntresses being adaptable as hell. Makes you wonder what our militia will look like in 100 years.
After 4 years with Asari commandos, you must have some great war stories.
Nasira assassinated a Krogan warlord with a pack of playing cards once.
Okay.
A pack of cards?
Choking hazard, apparently.
Wow.
Well, bueno. Bye.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Hablando. A ver. Esto está cerrado, pero... Esto es como el garaje.
I'm in the armory.
Ah, verde. Esto es engineering, pero no. Quería ir al arma.
Pathfinder, making the rounds.
Mira, Hill.
Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Oh, bueno,
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
You mean how jazzed you were that a Pathfinder showed up?
Tomato, potato. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Ah, bueno, Hill. Yo hablar contigo, pero la verdad no sé un poco. O quizá debería para las misiones de... A ver.
Long time no chat. What's up? As far as your Hyperion peeps go, the doc's kinda nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
By the book keeps us alive.
Hey,
What about... Which...
If... Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
I hear we have you to thank for getting the Tempest space ready so quickly.
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. I was itching to get this particular call. Capital R ready. Don't tell her, but the truth is, I fudge reports to come in early, then bust ass in secret to make up for it. Expands the guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes, which helps them do their jobs better.
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
Okay, talk to you later.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
A ver. Quiero ir a la armería. Supongo que la armería es... Bueno. Cargo bay.
I'll talk to someone. Maybe they... Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
Tiene una hermanita menor.
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came.
Huh.
Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Bueno.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
No, oye.
We need that sort of drive. I just hope I can keep up.
You'll keep up. And I promise I won't tell if you don't. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
No, no quiero hablar luego. Quiero hablar contigo ahorita. Quiero ese tipo de carga machete interespacial.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
Someone had to know. Maybe they just didn't tell us.
Did your father?
I'm not sure.
I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean... someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that. And again, the entire idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway.
You talked about your
Yeah.
back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
How did you hear of the Andromeda initiative?
Short answer, Kesh. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually, I figured out something was going on, something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't. And that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
Verga.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Está bien, me gustó. Me caigo machete esta bicha. Y este es el carro. A ver, ¿esto qué es? Un elevador. Ah, sí, un elevador. Este es el carro. Agarré el elevador. Y pues, why not? Uy. No me puedo mover mientras está la animación. En esta clap no hay nadie. Solo que sí me falta alguien. Eso es para pilotar, pero todavía no quiero. Quiero hablar con Pibi. Sería muy gracioso porque
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Granddaughter. Yo soy más de no trouble.
I like the no trouble plan. How about we stick with that?
Kesh said not too much trouble, kid. Not no trouble. The cat makes sure some trouble's always coming for you.
That's not reassuring.
Life out here ain't reassuring. You'll get used to it.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Tipo serio. Necesitamos un tipo serio. Doctor Adrian, hello, Ryder, forgive me the intrusion. I have an issue. Rifles and shotguns to our duplicate image in many low res or watermark. Ah, buenísimo, buenísimo. Searching for your hips and delete time all the way back to positive. Cruising the Buddhist embracement. Todas estas son poses de yoga. ¿Ah? Esto le encantaría a alguien que conozca. TV. Que la caraja esté viviendo en un escape pod es raro porque es como
Hello,
que se va a
Ryder.
ir cuando se
EOS
prende
has
el
been a
pedo.
lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on EOS despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
What was Dad's take on me and...
He believed your family trials brought you closer together. It appears that hope was well-founded.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor.
Qué chiste tan mal. Oh, fuck. Después
Thanks,
sigue
Sam.
otro chiste.
Nothing more.
A ver. Quiero hablar con Lexi, lo que pasa es que no la he encontrado nunca. No sé dónde está. Ya. Que supongo que el baño para bañarse. Mira. Comment. Ahí veo como que ellos interactúan. Medbay. Ah, mira aquí.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away?
Lexi.
Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
You know Sarah's the good one.
I think you're both trouble. Hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here,
What?
a Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Lexi perro. Facial reconstructions. Ok, aquí creo que me puedo volver a retocar la cara. Importing experience data. ¿De dónde? Si no tengo. Está linda, ¿no? Sí, ¿verdad? Vamos a dejar así. Vamos a dejar así.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer.
Qué bueno.
I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Thanks for the insight. I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what...
When Dad died, he blocked off...
Or he thought you weren't ready.
Maybe. It unlocked from when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom...
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this. How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't... We met at a medical convention on the city. His name card was crooked. But he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
So how did a sorry doctor end up on the...
Specialist in alien anatomy. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Crew quarters. Ahora, ¿dónde está el escape pod? ¿Será que está aquí?
Pathfinder Ryder to engineering. Repeat, Ryder to engineering. Shit, is this thing on?
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omniblade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1. Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch.
Huh.
All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I wanted adventure and mystery at the edge of known space. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years. So, Pathfinder.
That blunt.
That blunt.
I hoped my Alliance career would lead. Didn't happen. Couldn't.
Ah, I don't hear idealist though.
Back at you, Costa.
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running. I just heard about the initiative and still do. I have to. We're in it.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad in crisis response, you've got your part covered. I'll do my damnedest to...
Ok, buenísimo. Y el escape pod, ¿dónde coño está la view? Aquí está Beto. Correcto. Vaya subo. Men, ¿dónde carajo está? ¿Será que es el terreno? Aquí es engineering. Está aquí, gilipollas. Pero ¿dónde están las cápsulas de escape?
I'm in the galley when you're free.
Falta alguien aquí en el teclado. ¿Será que las escape pods están aquí? No, ¿verdad? Tiene sentido. Y esta aquí. No, esta es de aquí dentro, claro. Ok, aquí estoy otra vez. ¿Será que está aquí antes? Sí.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. But I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
A ver, higher power.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. As if having faith in the divine invalidates. As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
I wasn't questioning your abilities. You never have to justify yourself to me.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that, truly. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later. I saw pictures of the vault, a step, and how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Wild remnant parties. What else would you use it for?
Well, that's a thought. You don't really think they... Oh, joking, I see. Good one.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus.
I tried to keep in contact with them. After all, I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from...
So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, the initiative obtained data from an array in deep space. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach...
A what now?
It operated like a telescope, just faster than light. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
How did the initiative even get its hands on Geth knowledge?
I don't know, Ryder. Maybe I don't want to know.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraform?
Climate, pH of the soil. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
When did you start believing in a...
My parents were both scientists. Let's just say that while others convinced God, to me, is an artist. An inventor. Not someone checking to...
What do you know about the script?
We established that it's artificial. Or they did something that... We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
¿Y qué lo mami, la verdad?
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Creo que te vas a someter a mi vaya. Para que estés clara. Eso, ponte ahí.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone?
Just a friend. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
A certain independence might be helpful. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
What was it like for you on the neck?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. That ex-friend I mentioned, my accomplice, so I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto... After I found my first remnant ruin, after that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
What does someone have to do to get you to flirt with them?
Not much at all. But I get a little extra jolt when I'm matched wink for wink. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
So how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Vetra. Not your typical military-minded Turian. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old.
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all... Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
Oh, is it my turn to talk?
Ha, sorry. Yeah, I should work on my motor.
You might find that people reveal themselves more freely if you give them a chance. Cora included.
Really good advice.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of... There's so much to discover. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
You're off the hook, PB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Ok, ya hablamos con todo. Vamos a volver. Ah, bueno, con todos los que quería. Load out the station. Ok. Para salir del nave. ¿Será que hablo un momentico con... Brack.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial affair? Got no idea why Spender lied to the Krogan during the up. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and...
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots could... Been in some of those fights. There's a reason.
Yeah. I was dismissed from the Alliance when news of what... Almost. I'm not thrilled about it myself.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
What's it like to have Kesh?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my... Damn proud of her, too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
I'd like to know more...
Fire away.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the... Must have been a pretty steep learning curve.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were built. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh, right under... I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure. But here's the best. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
So, about all this...
Ha! I mean, don't even...
Skill?
It ain't luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot... And a really hard head.
Tell me more about the Krogan cop.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for... Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable.
Farming?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta... I'm pretty fond of corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
Why did the Krogan...
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the... Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt...
Oh, more like she airlocked Spender. Or...
So what's my...
Things need to get sorted out of my... Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
Got any...
Does a pyjack scratch its butt?
Anything about the cat?
Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting...
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you... Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Tell me more about fighting cat...
Destined or annoying, quick. Got perfect for grenade practice.
Tell me more about fighting...
There's just something. The absolute single-mindedness.
We can... Hey.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
No, o sea, no tengo problema con que me llame chico, ¿sabes? Carajo mayor, un tipo serio, respeto, siempre. No hay ningún problema. Ok. Exit. System view. Concho.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Eso, Arilio.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Satellite detected.
your territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all. I'm picking up something. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Getting a scan. I'm picking up something. Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship. Anomaly detected.
Mia Juan. Vámonos. Fium.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
They've got a Pathfinder again. This is what we do.
And you've done it splendidly.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Verga, la gente está contenta. Le traje esperanza. Pero bueno. Dejaré este capítulo aquí por hoy y continuaremos con un capítulo después. Así que nada, saludos.